tears of joy. Streaming hosts today, myself, Landova, not Compy,
and Tannen Slayer.
That's you.
Yay! Because we are actually cooler than Compy.
Compy, we love you.
That hurts, Starksky. That hurts.
That hurts me deep. Hurts like Zen Mid. Hurts real hard.
Well, actually, I meant to say this earlier, but have you ever heard of Tianxi no Akuma?
No, I haven't.
But basically, he was the guy who played Katarina at 2K ELO for the longest time. But his other favorite champion was Xin Zhao, and with the remake, he made a little bit of first impressions, and in that first impressions video, he went mid against Oriana and just completely dominated her.
That's really funny.
So, I mean, basically, my whole point with that is Xin Zhao mid can work.
I mean, I don't own Xin Zhao, so I haven't picked him up since the buffs, but he just looks ridiculous.
I bought him so I could spam him in solo queue and abuse the fact that he's OP. And it's working so far. Got about 100 ELO.
Nice. I'm gonna buy him pretty soon. I'm saving up my IP for him. Because I want to play him in the jungle and just like jump out and go ha and kill everybody. While listening to I'll Make a Man Out of You the entire time.
Yeah, I have about 200 plays on that now after the past week of playing with him.
As well you should. We are going to get into this game here. I'm going to have to give the Skiv Award to the purple team. We got Blood Fury Renekton, we got Earthrune Skarner, Big Bad Warwick.
Which
honestly
may be the most entertaining skin in the game.
It's a very good skin. I really like Hyena Warwick. But Big Bad Warwick is definitely more entertaining.
Well, I just had a bug splat, so I'm going to be a minute here trying to get back in.
I haven't actually had like a real bug splat. My client's just like, not particularly feeling the connection right now. One of the champions that I'm really impressed with the quality of his skins is Skarner. All of Skarner's skins are really, really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean
all two of them. But Earthrune and Sand Scourge are all really good. We are going to get into this game here, and we're going to do a little bit of like audio casting. So, and Eval, how do you know that I'm wearing pants? Is all that I have to say.
Just see the battlefield through Landova's voice. His smooth, silky voice.
We do have everybody picking up items here. It is going to be a jungle Fizz, as we have seen. Fizz and Kale picking up Cloth 5. Graves picking up Boots 3. Caston actually going for Doran's Ring. Blitz going for the traditional start of a Fairy Charm. On the red team, Renekton going Boots 5. Warwick actually going with a Meki Pendant and 2 potions. Skarner going for the traditional Skarner of a Regrowth. And Soraka going for the traditional Fairy Charm. And Vayne going Boots.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel kind of sorry for this Renekton. Charon does play a very, very strong Kale top, and she is a major lane bully.
Yeah, that's going to be really, really, really hard for Renekton. It's hard for anybody, but honestly, if I think anybody's going to be able to do it, it's Renekton. Renekton does have one of the strongest early games in the game. Once he hits level 4, he's able to do a whole lot of damage. Forfeitish is actually going to get cut out here. He's going to get pulled by Blitz. And
yes!
Wow, that was a whole lot of damage coming out.
I got back in right in time to see Warwick die.
That's awesome. And it does look like the blue team is going to get this blue buff. Skarner may try to just go to their blue buff. I don't know if it's actually going to happen.
Kale going back with that kill, picking up boots and another 2 potions.
7-pot KO. Oh, Blitz barely missing another pull on the vein.
But Renekton and Skarner going to blue, going to try and steal it, but Kale is going to come up. He's going to realize that it's happening.
Shinseo's going to get into the bush. Can't actually get caught out here. They are still taking
Kale
damage.
turning around, dude. A lot of damage. Ghosting.
That Righteous Fury is going to do a whole lot of damage to Shinseo. Shinseo's going to be taken very low. He's going to have to flash. He's going to get the regen from the potion, but he's going to turn back around. Going to get the stun. Ignite's going to come out. Kale is going to get the kill on Shinseo. Kale is ignited. Going to try to follow up on a Skarner. Skarner's shield is going to break. Going to try to do a bit of damage, and Skarner's going to have to turn around. That Righteous Fury is just melting him.
This is not looking good. A 2-0 Kale at 240 in the game.
No, and he wasn't even able to get the blue buff steal.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Skarner is very far behind right now. Though it doesn't look like they went for the blue buff.
Blitzcrank wanted that minion.
Oh, they did leave one minion.
This mid lane's going to be interesting, I think. I want to see how Warwick versus Kassadin's really going to work out for everybody. Both of these, Warwick's going to be able to harass Kassadin a whole lot in the first couple of minutes. Because Kassadin does have a very weak pre-6. But once they hit 6, unless Warwick's building like straight AP, he won't be able to give him down. And Kassadin is down to already about half health right now. Those Qs from Warwick doing a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, and since he went Dorans, he did not have any move or any health pots or anything.
That's a very good point.
Pull going down on Soraka, a lot of damage, and West Coast picking up the kill as Soraka tries to flash out. Dive underneath Turret, putting down the Ignite, but not quite enough, flashing in.
Oh, I was gonna flash.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, so close to dying right there. Shinseo actually very low at this top lane. Noobsy has like 5 health right now. Getting dived. He's maybe gonna get killed by Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank really wants that minion. West Coast is gonna pick up the kill. We're gonna miss a kill mid lane as Warwick's just gonna dive on the cast and take him out.
But Vayne trying her best to kite around, but not gonna be enough.
Fizz just hitting level 3, grabbing also his blue buff. Skarner may be coming around to try to get a gank up on the top. Kale pushing hella hard.
Oh my goodness.
That nuke from Kale.
She does have to be careful though. Skarner is coming up and she does not have Ghost, and I'm not sure if she has enough mana for her to speed up, though she may just try and kill Sims out.
Flash coming in and out. Skarner is still over level 2. Kale is going to pick up another kill. Is going to try to just run away. Skarner's going to pick up the kill with that, with his Crystal Slash. That's just a whole lot of damage from both of them, but Kale finally getting shut down. Goes back, picks up Ninja Tabi and a pickaxe.
Along with a couple wards, so anymore she won't be able to be ganked at this point, because with that speed boost, she's very hard to deal with. Pull coming from Blitzcrank, oh my goodness, Vayne taking a lot of damage. Trying to condemn Graves away, but it's not going to be enough.
Nice try for the juke there. West Coast going to be able to pick up another kill. He's going to try to go on Soraka. Does he have his quick draw up? It's up in 2 seconds. He's going to try to maybe dash onto her, but now just going to use those auto attacks. Chunk her down to half health. And yeah, Kassadin should lose mid. If you're playing against the Kassadin and you let him win mid, you're doing something wrong.
West Coast diving back behind turret along with Blitzcrank, doing a lot of damage to Soraka. The pull, and there goes the kill for Graves.
And another kill up top by Kale. Shroomish is here mid lane trying to push out Warwick. Good job by Fizz there to try and push out Warwick. Warwick harassing a hell of a lot there on a Kassadin. And that's just a whole lot of damage for Kale. It's getting ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm sorry, but once Kale had that kill, and along with that second kill, there's just nothing Renekton could do.
And each one of Kale's attacks, because of her passive, reduced their target's armor. So that Righteous Fury is just going to keep hitting harder and harder and harder.
I mean, Renekton did build a Ninja Tab to try and cancel out some of that damage, but she does do a lot of magic damage, so it's not certain how much it's going to help him. I mean, that Q taking out 2.5 bars of health. And Kale just pushing onto this tower and not even caring.
Yeah, Kale's just gonna kind of go hard on the Shinsao. Shinsao's actually gonna come and get the stun. I don't think isn't gonna be able to get a whole lot of damage because that Ninja Tab, the Call to Me comes out. Oh, that Q just took him to half health. Holy crap!
A Q with about 2 auto attacks and now he's under half. Oh my goodness, I'm just sorry for this Renekton. I mean, Kale is out of mana, but
I mean, it's still Kale. She's going to be able to do a whole lot of damage. Oh, wow. Warwick diving in on the Llama Eater. Llama Eater is level 6, so he isn't going to be able to Rift Walk away. The Exhaust, not able to kill him. Forfeitish is going to try for the dive, but here comes Shroomish. Going to jump in. Playful Trickster going to pick up the kill. Yes. Here comes Shinsao on the Kieran again. Doing a whole lot of damage to the bot lane.
Again, bottom, along with Ignite and ult from Graves will pick up the kill.
Shinsao barely surviving does have that ultimate up, so he may pop it if he has to. Battle the junglers here in mid lane. Both pretty even. Both of them are actually really reliant on blue buff, which is why we see Skarner still at level 5. Shinsao actually popping that ultimate.
Oh my goodness! Shinsao will pick up the kill. Minions! Oh my god!
4 health.
One more minion hit.
4 health.
That was a little bit over aggressive on Kale's part. She didn't have enough mana to use her ult.
Yeah.
If she had, that would have been a very deadly Renekton.
Yeah, this is a very back and forth game here. Even though the blue team is ahead 8 kills already, they're still going to be pretty even because they do have that Vayne late game, and that's just going to be terrifying. If they're able to get a good Skarner pull onto somebody, into a Warwick ultimate, that's a whole lot of suppression you're not going to be able to break out of.
I mean, that's a solid probably 6 seconds, I think. Let me double check on this. 1.8.
Yes. I do say back and forth because look at how these kills have gone. Yeah, Kale's got a whole lot of kills and Blitz has been diving hardcore, but it's just kind of been like ridiculous. Everybody's getting kills. I'm also going to partly blame this on the fact that they let West Coast carry play Graves.
I mean, Vayne is probably not the carry you want to use against the Graves.
No, you want to go somebody a bit tankier, or I kind of like going Caitlyn against Graves because you do have that ridiculous range.
The option I like the best, or at least whenever I play Graves, the one I want to see the least, is Draven, just because he can outdamage Graves fairly easily.
Here comes that Skarner ultimate on the West Coast, but Vayne was not there. Neither was Soraka. Blitzcrank is there, gonna get that ultimate. The ultimate is gonna come out from
a lot of damage, but ignoring the Vayne pushing push away, but what's this coming back in followed by Warwick ult?
Is Vayne gonna get one more tumble out onto Blitzcrank? Blitzcrank's got that speed boost. Does he have flash up? Yep. There goes.
Blitzcrank coming mid, knocking up Warwick. Sizing him
Warwick
did use a lot of damage, but Dr. Creeper getting really low, and Kessin will pick the kill with that Rift Drop. Meanwhile, top, Kale just eating Renekton alive.
Yeah, Renekton's just having a really, really hard time up in this top lane. I mean, he is a bit of a situational pick. I think they didn't really know where, what that top lane was gonna be. I think against Fizz, we may be having a different story here.
Once again, that's one of the nice things about Kale is that she can go anywhere, so you can pick her early and you can either just leave her as a support, a jungle, or a top very easily, or even AD carry. Meanwhile, Casson is pushing down this mid turret, doing a lot of damage onto it.
Yeah, that's a really smart idea for Caston, since he is, you know, really hampered by that lane phase. He just wants to be able to roam and try to pick up kills. West Coast actually going to take a little bit of damage from Noobsy. Gonna get silenced by Soraka. Uh-oh, the dash comes out. Soraka's actually going to flash. Is a hook going to be able to land? Creepy's going to use that speed boost. He's going to try to land a hook off somebody. Nope, not going to happen. Fizz may try to do something over the wall. I don't know.
I'm not sure if that would be a good idea, even if he did, but he may be waiting for the push-up. No, he is just going to back off. But Warwick ulting but getting silenced by Casson just in time.
Beautiful, beautiful play there by Llama Eater on Cassidon, able to silence out of that ultimate, which I honestly think would have killed him. Here comes Fizz. The Fizz ultimate is going to miss, but Llama Eater's going to get turned around. Llama Eater's going to flash forward. She's going to try to get one more Q. The Q is not going to hit because Llama Eater's going to rift walk out of there. Shroomish is going to try to push forward. She's actually back to the opposing tower. Shroomish may dive. Nope, doesn't look like it. Yeah, I do think it was an accidental silence, but it was still very well done. In the meantime, missing a kill, beautiful gank from Skarner, able to get that kill, trying to shut down Kale after she was able to take over that early game.
Along with that, we missed a kill on Soraka down bottom. Well, I guess I was watching the Kale, well, the Soraka kill and then the Kale kill while you were talking about mid. So, trying the best for our viewers to get everything in all at once, because it's really unfair for the players to be doing that many things. Can't watch 3 lanes at once.
Stop it.
Stop making the game interesting, guys.
Check it out. Uh-oh, Blitz pull up on a Noobsy. Not sure if that was actually the best idea. West Coast is going to get pulled on here. Sculio is that a mana.
Oh my gosh, West Coast coming back in, doing a lot of damage, gaining exhaust.
Skarner turned around, and I don't think Vayne was ready for that. Here comes Warwick, gonna get a couple of Qs. The ultimate is gonna come out on a Creepy. Creepy is gonna fall there to Skarner. Not to Skarner, excuse me. To Warwick. In the meantime, blue team pushing up, take the inhibitor mid, or that, not inhibitor, that tower mid. Soraka's gonna get caught out here.
Caught out by Cassim, and Fizz, no chance for her to get away. Meanwhile, West Coast coming back up the bottom lane. Just farming up. If that fish hits, the fish does hit Vayne. I don't think the West Coast picking up the kill with his ultimate.
But 8-1-2 Graves is just terrifying. Shinso taking a lot of damage from Kale. Kale's actually gonna get jumped on. Kale, the Ignite's gonna come out, and that nuke is gonna be able to pick up the kill using the ult just to not take any more tower hits. 6-3-0 Kale.
Let's look at gold here. Kale actually, I expected Kale to have a little bit more, but Fizz sitting on about 1400 along with Blitzering at 1400. Make that 1500 with that turret up top. While on Purple Team, all of them are pretty low on gold, so they have the items that they're going to have right now. It looks like Dr. Creepy creeping around, like his name says, waiting for gold. Gets Warwick, while you're picking up the kill. Garon gained ults by Skarner, and gained slowed. I'm not sure if she's going to be able to get away. She can get a little bit of distance, but that slow just keeping her there, and Renekton will come in with the kill.
Yep. And it's good that they're trying to get some kills on a Renekton, trying to get him back into this game.
Meanwhile, West Coast carry doing a lot of damage to Skarner right now.
Let's pull missing everyone. Shroomish is going to jump on the Skarner. Shinso take a whole ton of damage. Just, yeah, that was terrifying how much damage he just took.
Passive off his W, picking up the kill on Renekton.
They've actually played Fizz. You should try after watching Shroomish do excellent job here. Yeah, there is tons of damage coming out right now. Creepy actually going to pick up that mid tower. Bottom bot tower still hasn't fallen. The West Coast is just going to kind of stand off in the distance and take chunks out of this mid tower. Everybody is here. Scully is going to try to get a pull on the West Coast. If he's able to get it, Dr. Creepy barely missing Warwick there.
I mean, that was a blind grab, but it was really close.
Yeah, and looks like all 5 members of the blue team are just milling around this turret waiting for the next wave of minions so they can take it down. Red team doesn't really have the turtling capacity.
Yeah, they don't really have anyone who can clear waves. They don't have that AP carry that generally does that job.
No. That Blitz ultimate coming out, silencing everybody. Shinsao taking a lot of damage. Warwick actually jumping onto Shroomish. Shroomish is going to flash away. The pull onto Skarner actually pulls West Coast back. West Coast getting that ultimate. Blitzcrank is going to get killed by Vayne, but a whole lot of damage. There goes one member of the... Wow. I'm not even sure what's going on anymore. Vayne is actually going to get another kill. Going to jumped on by Shroomish.
Oh my god!
They fall. That was a beautiful play that cut them into the little island. Renekton finally going to pick up another kill on the West Coast. Finally shutting down that spree. But that was just ridiculous.
Yeah, Renekton actually baiting out West Coast with his ultimate, baiting him into the turret, and then he just turned his ultimate on and killed him.
That was just a beautiful, beautiful play. I'm really, really sad that Vayne did not pick up that kill onto Shroomish, because the awareness to punch Fizz into that little island inside the base was just beautiful.
It was.
It was so excellently done.
I mean, as I said at the beginning of the game, like, I mean, Vayne can get shut down early, but if she can get a couple kills in a team fight, she will come right back into the game. Yeah,
she just did get a double kill there, but Kale actually falling down pretty early in there. Was able to throw her ult on the West Coast early in the fight, but once Renekton came back, wasn't able to do anything.
She did pick up on the kill though.
That's true. It was a pretty even fight, honestly. No turrets went down. I don't remember, was it like a...
I do believe it was a 4 for 2.
Yeah. So, obviously not as even as I thought. Yeah, blue team, very, very commanding lead here.
Yeah, about 11k ahead right now.
Not even at 20 minutes.
Kale coming up after getting a Fan Dancer and a BF sword. Looks like she's working towards that IE. Blitzcrank sitting here waiting for a pull. Grab Vayne. That is very
popped up a whole lot of damage coming out there. The Warwick ultimate did go on under the Graves. Graves is actually going to follow the combination. Not Graves. Warwick is going to follow the combination of Graves and Shroomish. West Coast getting ulted by Skarner, getting pulled into the tower. He's going to take a couple of tower hits. He may actually fall. Yes, he does, down to Skarner. In the meantime, Kale's picking up a kill on Renekton mid lane. Blitzcrank pull is going to pull back in Skarner. Skarner's going to fall. And that nuke by Kale.
Oh my goodness!
Holy crap. Going to be able to pick up the kill on to Soraka. And that is an ace. Thank you, Tubbs, for that. I appreciate that. This may actually be GG.
I'm not sure though. Vayne and Warwick did already get back up. They only have 7 seconds on Renekton and 9 and 10 on Soraka.
There goes one turret. They may try to get the second inhibitor.
I do believe they will be able to get this inhibitor, but they may stay just a little bit too long. Warwick can get an ult on. With all of Purple Team's members out.
Warwick's ultimate is not up yet though.
Blue Team's staying around, and I'm not sure how wise that is.
Yeah, they're sticking around. They're waiting for...
Blitzcrank actually trying to initiate 3v5.
Yeah. I mean, Blitzcrank is just kind of gone man mode. Mad props to Dr. Creepy. He's gotten some hella clutch pulls in this.
I'm kind of surprised. I'm not
Surrender
sure.
mode failing. Right, this shame.
I'm not sure if they've actually done any dragons this game.
Skarner picking up an Ionic Spark. It's kind of interesting. But
the grab picking up Skarner
and he's destroyed. And Shinso diving in, not sure what he was trying to do. Feeding West Coast a double kill. He may pick up a triple. Nope. Llama Eater's gonna steal that triple away from him on Soraka. I don't know what West Coast is doing. Gonna try to pick up a kill. Uh-oh, Creepy getting killed by the tower. Forfeit is gonna ult on him, but the Kale ult's gonna keep him alive. Shroomish is gonna take a bit of damage from the tower, or from the fountain. They are gonna try to push down this this last turret. I think Llama Eater taking a whole lot of damage from the fountain too.
Having to flash out.
What I was hoping would happen was that Kale would ult Graves. Graves would just go into the fountain and kill people.
Scar ulting Graves, trying to pull him towards the Nexus turret, but Shinzo actually flashing
to get onto Kale, but he is going to take a whole lot of damage from Graves. Graves is going to pick up another kill. He's going to pick up maybe a double kill, yes.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
There goes the turret. The final base turret's going to go down. West Coast is just going to try to pick up some more kills, I think. May actually get killed by Vayne. I don't think it's going to happen. Look at that damage. Vayne doesn't even have an Infinity Edge yet.
Just seeing her dueling. His room is picking up the kill.
Coming in with that kill steal. They're not even bothering taking out.
Oh my goodness.
I like the fact that minion went to chase Soraka, and that is GG. Very, very well played from the blue team.
Very, very good job by both teams. It was really close early.
Yeah, they did
a lot of back and forth.
Honestly, there really was for the first, like, I don't know, 5-6 minutes. Like, that seems rude, but since